right, so I'm calling the meeting to order of the License Commission for the City of Gardner. Members present today are myself, Nancy Binder, and Kenneth Arsenault. Announcement: any person may make a video or audio recording of an open session of a meeting or may transmit the meeting through any medium, subject to reasonable requirements of the chair as to the number, placement, and operation of equipment used, so as not to interfere with the conduct of the meeting. Any person intending to make such recording shall notify the chair forthwith. Anybody recording? All documents referenced or used during the meeting must be submitted in duplicate to the clerk. All documents shall become part of the official record of the meeting. Commission consists of 3 members. A quorum of 2 members are needed for a motion. The ruling for Section 14, one-day license, lies with the local commission. Local ruling on violations can be appealed to the ABCC within 5 days of receiving the written decision. When approaching the commission, please state your full name for the record and sign in on the sign-in sheet. Okay, so tonight we have minutes. Do we want to approve these or wait for Mike on the next meeting?
We can wait.
Okay, so we're going to table those to the next meeting. Okay, hearings. Moon Hill Brewing one-day beer wine for Mayor Nicholson's inauguration, taking place January 4th, 2024 at City Hall.
Using the same plan, Stace?
Yep. Same.
Expecting approximately 100 people.
I think that's what it was last year.
Everything's about the same, right?
Yep.
Starts at 6 p.m., ends at 8 p.m., a couple hours.
Yep.
Moon Hill, what was doing?
Yeah, we're doing the beer and wine.
Okay. Any comment from?
No, looks good.
Okay.
Make a motion that we grant this permit.
Second the motion. All
Aye.
in favor? Aye.
Aye. Motion's approved. Got it? Is this your only one, Stace, or you have another one?
There's the Fitness Concepts event in January
Yeah,
as well.
that's the next one down. Now, when we approve a license, do you just get
Mike
it?
signs it usually.
Oh, Mike has to sign it?
So you'll sign it.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. Should we wait and have Mike sign it tomorrow, or do you want me to sign it?
I mean, it's issued through the portal, so
Okay.
it's stamped with the signatures on it.
Well, this is for January 4th, so we've got enough
Okay.
time to figure it out. Why don't you look into that?
Okay.
Whether, in case this happens again,
Okay.
and somebody else has to act for the
Yeah.
evening, whether the person who's acting is to sign it, or
Mhm.
whether it goes to Mike the next day, or whenever he can make it.
Okay.
If there's enough time to figure that out.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, so the next thing on the agenda is Moon Hill Brewing one-day beer wine member social taking place January 19th at Fitness Concepts.
And that's 5 p.m. to 7 p.m.?
Yep.
You're expecting approximately 100 people there,
Yeah, throughout the 2 hours.
and they're using the same plan they've used in the past.
This is a new event for them, isn't
Yep.
it? That's
It's
what I
because
thought.
of their anniversary, so yeah, they're doing a little.
I
I
see.
think they're doing a little something each day, but this is their Friday
This
night plan.
is the indoor plan
Yeah,
for that. I think they've been outside.
yeah, well, the events that they had last year were all outdoors, if you
Right,
remember.
right.
But this is a new one.
It's certified.
Yeah, I see the tip certified. Any issues?
No.
Sure. All right, then, I make a motion that we issue the one-day license for O'Neill Brewing one-day beer wine for the member social at Fitness Concepts on January 19th.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Thank you. All right, next on the agenda is Gardner Post 129 American Legion, change of officers, directors, LLC, managers.
Joel Thompson, the manager and bar manager.
Okay.
Signing.
Thank you. Ashley, were there any issues with
Nope, not that I saw.
things in?
Everything's paid,
Okay.
paperwork seems to be in order.
This is interesting.
Oh,
Yeah. So basically, in one sentence or less, what's being changed?
We lost our secretary, which was Mike Geary,
Oh, you did?
who died in March. So there's been a lot, we haven't really had any change of officers, but at the same time, Dan Kelly wanted off and a few other things, so we just had a basic big change in officers. So I'm now the secretary and the bar manager,
Okay, I see. All right.
so.
Okay. Did you have a chance to look at this?
Yeah, I looked at the
Okay.
little time, I mean,
All right.
So it was a big change of officers,
I guess.
obviously, because it was forced on us, but
Yeah.
it's unfortunately lost him. He was a great guy,
Yeah.
involved in everything. So.
Yes. Yes. I didn't know him very well, but yes.
He was a good secretary, too.
Well,
Much better than me.
well, now you get.
No, I won't put loss.
All right, then, if nobody has any objection, I move that we accept the change of officers for Gardner Post 129 American Legion. All
second.
I didn't make that second.
all right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, motion carries. All right,
Joe, you all set?
Thank you, sir.
okay, next on the agenda, we have some issues with the ABCC liquor license renewal. First is the Napoleon Club.
Jeff Deland, trustee with the Napoleon Club.
Okay.
So we are just waiting to have the fire system inspected and tested. Once that's completed, then I can schedule the appointment for the building inspector to come in. And everything else has been submitted.
Okay, are you going to be, when does,
Everything else is, you was given everything?
Hold on, I think there was just one question. Yeah, the application hadn't been started yet for the 304 inspection. I know you're waiting for fire, but sometimes they allow you to submit a document in place of that,
Okay.
just to get the application open and started.
Yep.
So there was that.
I did that yesterday. I just attached
Yeah.
last year's.
Yep.
Submitted it.
Okay. And then the only other thing that I noticed in the application is you had changed some names, some officers.
Yep.
So I think you'll have to do kind of the same thing that the Legion just did and fill out an application for a change of officers that
Okay.
gets submitted to us on the local level. And then we send it to the state level so that they have record of everything
Okay.
too. So if you wanna give me a call sometime this week, then I can help you with that if
As
you'd
soon
like.
as possible.
Yeah,
I'll do it
That
tomorrow.
way there, if the
Perfect.
folder's correct,
Yeah.
it won't be a second charge.
Okay.
Is there a time frame that this has to be done? Does it have to be done by the end of the year?
so for them to have their license renewed, it has to be, like, everything should be in order by the 31st, but everything gets sent to the ABCC, I think the second week of January. So we have a little bit of leeway on the local level, which allows us to be here. The applications were due in to me November 30th, but again, we had some play in time there. But everything has to get sent to the state, second week of January.
Okay.
So.
But for us, it's the first.
Yep. Yep.
So, sooner
Yeah,
the better.
what I'll do is I'll try to go to the building inspector too and see if I can schedule an appointment.
Yeah, I don't think he'll make himself pretty accessible the minute you've got your certificates in order.
Okay.
You know, your inspection's completed. And that goes with the fire department too.
Yep, yep.
So,
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, because you gotta make a payment to them first.
yeah.
Okay, so you.
Working on it.
Okay, you're working on it.
So just know time's a big deal.
Yep. Yep, I know.
People take time off and stuff like
Well,
that. The holidays, you know.
I know, I know.
All right, Mr. Wayne,
All right.
we're putting you in the hold of the bad.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good Christmas.
You too.
Next on the agenda, we have hold case, post 905, same sort of issue.
Herman Henry, I'm the quartermaster for DPW.
Okay.
And you, sir?
I'm the barmaid,
Your name?
William Hath.
William? Nice to meet you.
Oh, now, wait. Do I have to sign this?
Yes. Thank you. Oh, yes, just so you don't have,
I don't have an application at all.
okay, see, because your license at midnight, New Year's Eve, would cease to function, okay?
We're waiting on the food establishment inspection, which is coming on Thursday.
For Board of Health?
Yes.
So you don't have to wait for that in order to submit your application.
Right. The
It's
inspections
partially started.
will come, just do the,
I'm trying.
okay?
If you guys ever need help, just let me know ahead of time, because I did send this email out on the 28th saying, hey, we only have 2 days left, and it fell on deaf ears. I didn't get a response at all.
So, let's get it done this week, all right?
Do the best I can. The only thing that's got all this stuff is Corey checks. One of our officers lives in Florida. So we're gonna have to overnight it to her, get it back.
So unless you're doing a change of officers, you don't need to submit a query check for the application, for the liquor.
You're just renewing,
Renewal.
correct?
All the officers now are the same officers
Right. So
that
you
were
just,
last year,
yeah, you were just
Okay.
renewing because you didn't even
Different
have a full year
positions.
last
Right.
year.
Right.
Right.
but the
So
same
let's just get
officers.
the application in and we'll
Okay.
worry about all the inspections.
How about if there's a change in titles? There's 2 positions that changed over. The same people, just different positions. Like last year was the commander and
We
this
just
year.
need to have that noted.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, great.
Okay?
So they're
Because
different
she will send that to
applications.
Boston so that they have
yeah,
Okay.
a running copy of it.
yeah.
And so let's get this done this week, okay? Because there's no more time left.
Okay.
Yeah, when that happens, just get the renewal application in and then let me know if there's going to be a change of officer, so then we can get started on that application too. but they don't have to be done at the same time.
Okay.
Okay.
Come in and see her during the day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working during the day, that's the difficulty I've been having
Okay.
between myself and my predecessor. He goes to bed at the same time as I go to get out of work.
Oh.
So it could be interaction between him and I
Mm-hmm.
is lacking.
Well, I'm there to help, so if you need to call me, stop in, email me, just let me know and we'll figure out a time that works. Whatever
What
I
time do
can
you get out of work?
4 o'clock. 4 o'clock on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is 3:45. Thursday, 3:45. I work for the city.
Tomorrow's 3:45. Tell him you're working for the city, so you've got to get in here.
Hey, you tell that to Mike.
My coat.
Ellis.
All right.
Good.
Well, I need to see your license
Right.
lapse.
No, I,
So just tell him you need to leave in half an hour early one day to come to the
Michael
city.
make accommodation.
okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, he will make the accommodation.
Good.
Did I? Because I'm hardly hearing now. Did I hear you say we have to, no more liquor license?
You have to get everything done before the end of the year, because your liquor license is gonna expire.
So, if that's not done,
Right.
we cannot sell liquor after January 1st.
After December 31st.
Or did some, but would we have to reapply for liquor?
You're not gonna get that far. We're gonna get this done, taken care of, and completed before,
Okay.
okay?
Ashley is very good at what she
Yeah,
does, so just,
she's,
Do you work at the senior center for Mike? I'll stop in tomorrow, I'll see both of you, we'll get it done.
All right. Sorry. Thank you.
so get all the information you can muster, everything you have that you need, and come here.
Yeah, I got a letter of good standing. I got the liability certificate. I got to go through a list. to see
Everything
what-
you got, just bring everything with you,
Okay.
okay? Whether you think you need it or not,
Okay.
all right? And that way there, streamline it for her, she can just look at it and
Yeah.
One of the things that I me is the building inspector. We have got nothing on inspecting our building, and that's part of the liquor license.
yeah, he'll take care of that after the license goes in,
Okay,
okay?
but,
You gotta apply for a license before you get an inspection. You have to apply.
oh, now see, it wasn't like that before. You get the building inspected, then the liquor license.
No, all you're doing is applying.
Okay,
I know that they sent out their reminder packets too in September, right around the same time I sent out mine.
Yeah.
They sent out theirs too. And I believe it had instructions of how to apply for the inspection as well. But if you don't have that paperwork, then just call Mariella in the building department and she'll make sure you have it. She'll help you out.
all righty.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right, please, jump on this thing.
You too.
Well,
Bye,
Be in
guys.
touch.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
well, the agenda says there's nothing for old business.
He's with me.
Oh, he's with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right. I wasn't sure. And this is do we have to sign this?
I can
Or you can
stamp it,
it?
it just needs to be mentioned, I
Yeah.
guess, at the meeting.
Oh.
Population,
Yeah.
21,000, blah, blah, blah.
Estimated increase.
It's gotta be more than that.
Oh,
I
I'm
thought
sure
it
it
was
is.
less, you think it's
No,
more?
I know, it's definitely gone up,
Really?
definitely.
Okay.
Got the number from the clerk's office, but I can
Yeah.
have them
It's
double check
registered
that.
people here, you know.
Oh,
Yeah, those are only registered people.
I can have them double check.
Well, I'm not
No.
questioning them, I'm
Oh.
just saying from the amount of people that we deal with that don't have an actual Gardner address that are
Right.
here,
Oh,
there's a lot.
okay.
so do we have to put this on the record, or just acknowledge that we,
She's gonna
Just to-
stamp it.
she's gonna stamp it,
Acknowledge,
And then
yep.
that's gonna go in,
okay,
it has to go back to them too.
okay.
Because that's the number of licenses that you know, what I mean?
It
has
goes-
to go with population.
Gotcha.
Pretty sure. Well, anything else?
Under new business, it says approve 2024 annual liquor license renewals, how's that
I
going?
just looked through those, I looked through every one of them.
Yeah.
Well,
Is everybody good except for the gentleman?
everybody's in great standing.
Okay,
Everybody's paid their fees, everybody's,
okay, so those are the only two that were
Yeah, that
problematic.
hadn't submitted yet.
so what she's looking for is a nod from us to, okay them and have them sent in, right?
Right, yep, some are still just pending 304 inspections, but they're actually scheduled and in process.
Okay,
But as far as payment, they're all set, paperwork, they're all set.
everybody's good?
Yep.
Okay.
Can I stop in during the week and see you and get a list of all the licenses for compliance checks?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bang that out this next couple of weeks.
Yeah, jump on it.
Get done.
Anything going on?
Yeah, we had, somebody calling a bunch of shots behind the Napoleon Club last night at 10:30. The guys went down there and like 3 minutes after the shots were reported at the Napoleon Club, a person on Boulder Drive had a bullet come through their window and ended up on their coffee table. And looking at their trajectory, it looks like it's a little over a mile. Somebody popped off a bunch of rounds behind the nap club, sailed them over the hospital, and ended up in somebody's living room on Boulder Drive,
Where's Boulder?
down by the courthouse. Which is bizarre, but.
Oh,
it's-
right across from the entrance to the mountain.
That's right, yeah. Kind of behind the middle school,
That
really.
was a pound, no, they.
Yeah.
It's a little.
Yeah, it was like complex, yeah. We don't really have any problems there anymore. Years ago we did, but it's been quiet. So, they're writing a search warrant right now and pulled a bunch of video and saw some people running from that area and they did a dog track and everything's kind of piecing together and hopefully half an hour we'll be paying a visit to somebody's house and seeing if we can get the guns. Crazy.
Yeah.
So was it from the Napoleon Club parking lot?
It's just in the back by the cemetery.
Oh, it was in the cemetery.
Well, yeah, the cemetery, the power line's back there. So, 2 different caliber guns, the officers found 19 shell casings, and it's gotta be, there was no one in the area in Boulder, there's ring doorbell cameras, it just has to be one of those freak, let one go, and
Wow.
just carelessness, somebody get killed like that, you know?
No kidding.
The hospital, they must have just went over the hospital, imagine that.
Had to.
Had to, right.
Direct line,
Yep. And of course, when they checked Boulder Drive area, they found an open door at the middle school, so they called me at 11 at night saying, we think the guy might be in the middle school, so I was like, do I call the superintendent already, or, but it turned out it was just an open door.
How about the dog tracking?
The dog tracked they found a glove by the shell casings, and the dog pulled right to a house close by, talking to the detectives have some people they talked to about things, and they had information that a kid over there had purchased a gun the day before, actually posted a TikTok video with the gun. They pulled a doorbell camera that had audio on it of them running by, and one of them said the guy's name. So the guys really, the detectives have been busting their asses, and they're putting it all together.
We'll put that
putting a bow
together.
on it right now, so should be soon.
Oh, okay.
Gotta get those guns off the street. We've been getting a ton of them lately. It's just been,
Really?
yep. Which isn't normal for us here, you know?
No.
We've been
Yeah,
super
very
lucky,
fortunate. yeah.
really fortunate. Yep.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
And you know what?
Do you have anything else?
Nope.
How about Mike's package? Is that Mike's package?
This is Mike's.
Do we want to give her that, so when he comes in, he can look
Yeah.
at it if he needs it? And just, he'll sign something.
What's the gentleman's name
Yeah.
from the VFW works with Mike?
What was his last name, Henry?
Henry? I'll figure it out tomorrow, but I will see him tomorrow. I'll make sure he gets that
Oh,
paperwork.
yeah.
But dealing with kids,
He's the Second.
Berman Henry.
What's his name? Berman.
Berman,
That's
yeah.
how I write it. He used to teach it. Well, before I move to adjourn, I want to wish everybody great holidays. We'll see you all in January.
You too.
You too.
How did Matthew Arsenal do for me last time? All right? That was it.
All right, then I will move to adjourn.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I guess we're done.
Nice job.